pretty fucking rough. I know it's been like a day, probably, or two. I don't know, lost track of time. I'm in Alabama right now, on my way for some home time. I'm gonna take a couple days off and see my wife and stuff, and get a little bit of baby time in and see the kids for a bit. So before I hit it really hard, now that I know I can make some good money with the company I work for. So, but yesterday, you know, it always seems to happen when I'm on my way home. Something seems to get fucked up in some way, and I got some of it on video, so I'll put that in right now. What's up, guys? Well, we got our first issue here. Our first problem. We got a hole in one of our tires, and being a super single, I had to pull off immediately because yeah, it's slowly losing air. Once it hit 87, it started beeping at me. See that? I don't know if you can actually read it, but 71 PSI right now. Gonna get out of the truck real quick, show you. So now I'm on the phone with, well, I've been back and forth with the messages on to, you can hear it. See it? Right here. That's it right there. That little ass thing right there. Got jammed up inside that damn tire, and now it's leaking air. I just got this load, and I'm actually trying to get home. So of course this would happen right now. So I took this time to, and I'm rested. I slept my ass off the last couple days. So I went to Wendy's and got me some food, and now I'm just waiting for road rescue or road assist to help send somebody out here. There's no tire center at this pilot, but luckily I was able to limp over here. The load is not heavy at all, thank Christ. But yeah, I'll update y'all whenever we get everything situated. And I did update you guys. I updated you guys to myself. When I'm like, this ain't Snapchat, dude. Like, just make a video and talk about it after, instead of wasting people's time and like showing the process. It took a total of 6 hours. I sat at that pilot for 3.5 to 4 hours waiting for the technician to come to the truck. It was only a hole. He replaced the whole fucking tire, so I bet that's gonna cost a pretty penny. But now I got a new tire on my truck already. I've only got like $100 in my tire fund, so I'm sure that's gonna cost quite a bit of money. Also, I'm gonna need to talk to somebody about that with the money and how much it's gonna cost and stuff. And then when he finally did get there, it took him the rest of those 6 hours to get my old tire off. Now I detached from the trailer, you know, he got the tire off, was able to get it off, and it took him so long, and he came, nice guy, don't get me wrong, this guy was awesome, he was cool, younger dude, real positive, you know, very professional, real cool. Like, I feel like we could have been friends, like that kind of coolness, but we didn't, you know. Like, I'm never gonna see this man again. I hope, you know, God forbid I fucking break down again with a flat right there on that same exit where the TA was like across the street. But I stopped at the pilot because I saw that there was a pilot. Anyways, and if I didn't know how long I was gonna be stuck, so I just kind of chilled there. They didn't have showers. Everybody and their fucking mother was there getting food, and like, I just wanted some Wendy's, and look, and then they had like a Dairy Queen with some ice cream and stuff. But who gives a shit? Who cares? 6 hours I was down and awake, because for the first 3 I was waiting for someone to call me or show up, and then when he did show up, I was like, all right, he's here, it shouldn't take long, I'm gonna get ready to roll. Well then, you know, 6 total hours passed, and I hit the road again, split berth, and I shut down at about 2 o'clock in the morning in Alabama, which is back in Central Time, so I gained an hour. take about an hour so I can go in here and shower, which is what I'm fixing to do. I'm still gonna make this load on time. I'm only 7.5 hours away from the Kroger there in Houston, and yeah, it should work out pretty good. And then I found out that there's a drop yard right on the same road that I used to use for Stevens. Prime uses it too, and I remember seeing Prime trailers and trucks parked there, so I can go there and leave my truck there. It's a little bit further of a distance to drive for my wife and myself to get back to the truck, but it saves there, kind of. I know when I was with Stevens, people were siphoning fuel out of trucks. It's not like the best side of town, but I don't have to pay for parking. And at midnight, there's not going to be like, if this load is due at midnight, because usually, okay, my load's due at 0000, 0000. That's midnight. Usually when that is put as your delivery time for your 90 or any other receiver, it's generally a placeholder, meaning that they don't know when there's no time to deliver yet. This is a produce load, so that's hard to believe. So I'm thinking it actually is midnight at this Kroger. You can't be any earlier than 30 minutes. So I'm gonna drive there, get to the drop yard, and then split berth for a couple hours until about half an hour before I'm supposed to be at that Kroger, and then go to that Kroger. So, but I just sent a message to my dispatcher, and he's told me, well, it says here I got a new message, but it's not updating for some. The Qualcomm is being really slow lately, man. It's kind of fucking frustrating. Complete message. No need to respond. I know he sent me another message. I would have liked to have read it here, but whatever. It's fine. I'm about to go shower. I feel dirty. And I will be home tonight, so may have to take an Uber though. I don't think my wife's gonna come get me at 1 or 2 in the morning. And my sleep schedule's all fucked up, so I've been sleeping most of the day, and I'm up on driving all night. That's what these meat loads and produce loads, man, they got you just all over the place as far as time. But anyways, yeah, that's what happened, man. I got a little flat tire, cost me 6 hours, but I should still, even with the time that they gave me, I should still make this load there. If I was any weaker person, I wouldn't have been able to drive last night, but I got it, man. I am hustling, I'm trying to make this fucking money. If I'm out here, dude, I need to be making money. So we're looking at another, I don't know, I think this is gonna be a $5,000 a week gross. I'm gonna fuck my finger up. So $5,000 gross. I don't know, it should be about $2,500 maybe, depending on the fuel. I haven't been stopping at the recommended fuel stops. They're all at these weird, like Circle K and things like that. Now, I've been trying to get my points at Pilot, and the prices are generally pretty good. I'm thinking if I pay over $2.40 a gallon, I found fuel at a Love's for $1.91, and when I went to move, I had gotten about 38 gallons in my truck, and when I moved the driver's side handle to go to the back and open the reefer, it fucking shut the pumps off. And you can always add like 1 or 2 miles to your overall mileage, but something's up with the fucking app, man. Like, I can't get my rewards card to process through it, and I can't even add my Calm Data card back to it. I had to call them and cancel and like merge my accounts and shit. They have the least intuitive fucking internet and application I can think of. And if it works for you, then it's great. But if it doesn't, it's impossible. There's no fucking error codes. When you call customer service, they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I know they just spent millions of dollars revamping their, revamping their internet. It's great. They have specific blocks when you use the free Wi-Fi where you're literally only able to use like internet and a couple of basic websites. But but it's premium, man. It's like 3 to 4 megs a second on free, which is unheard of for free Wi-Fi. So if you need to check your emails, or like go to, I don't know if prime.com works, whatever our website is. If it works, go into this place, but go into the website. But if you're on premium, bro, I'm downloading games on Steam at like 10 megs a second, which is great. Like I downloaded like, I don't know, 300 or 400 gigs worth of stuff to my laptop 2 nights ago, and it was done before I woke up. So, and then of course while I'm doing that, I'm also streaming Hulu or Netflix or HBO Max or whatever, and it's still crisp 4K quality. Like, it's amazing. So it's good internet here at Pilot, but the app is just shit, and it's not the best of places to stop at. Usually there's trash everywhere. This is relatively clean for the Pilot that I stopped at. Of course, they bombard you with fucking premium parking bullshit. Also, another thing, I guess I'll add this in here, Snapchats, the Snapchat adding, I'm gonna need to change that up in a way. You got people out there like old douche dick. I'm gonna need to verify that you're a real person and not just some random person. So I'm already turning away people that add me on Snapchat that don't have a picture or that just created their account. If you just created it, like, I don't know, I'm either gonna have to stop doing Snapchat or what. Like, I haven't even been posting to Snapchat recently, literally fucking, like, because I'm worried that this asshat's gonna fucking take something I say and put it together in some weird way to make it look like I'm doing something else, because he's dead set and determined to fuck people's lives up, because he assumes that we're removing comments from his from him posting shit or whatever. And I'll be honest, I started removing them. There's no reason we need to engage this fucking person. He feels like he's getting something out of it if we're engaging, so I'm just gonna cut him off. So that seems to be the only thing that we can do now. So anyways, this has been long enough. This segment here is 10 fucking minutes, and I've got to edit some shit together. So I'm gonna go shower, and then we'll catch back up. Let's see, hold on. Let us know your ETA, and yes, you can drop at that yard after. Okay, great. All right, my ETA is 7.5 hours from the time my 10's up, so I could be there tonight. I'm gonna give myself an hour or two of leeway, because I'm gonna need to take a small break in between that 7, just to get the rest of that time back, make sure that I get there. I'm not gonna push it that close to my 8. Anyways, who cares? Remember, just ladies, love it, hit it, fucking ready, take care, and I'll see y'all another time.